well. It's been a couple of weeks since my very first video was uploaded, which was my weekly training split. So I thought I'd film a little bit of a mini weekend vlog this weekend. It's currently Sunday as I'm filming this introduction, but I did film a few cute little clips yesterday. I filmed my gym session yesterday, which I'll also put in the video and talk through, and then I'm just in the car waiting to go to the gym now. I don't usually go to the gym on a Sunday, it is usually a rest day, but this week I have swapped my rest days round, so I will be training today, so that will also be in this vlog on Sunday section. But overall it's been a really chilled weekend. My weekends are pretty much the same every weekend. It's literally just relaxing, gym, catching up on rest, enjoying being off work. So yeah, I've basically filmed really short clips that I usually would put on TikTok, because I film like quite a few mini vlogs for TikTok, but they're obviously just like a minute long. So I filmed a few mini clips like how I would for TikTok, which I'll just include in the video, put a bit of text on explaining what it is I'm doing, and then when it comes to my sessions I will do a little voiceover, explain what I'm doing. So yeah, it's going to be quite a short one. Like I say, I didn't really get up too much, it's just relaxing and gym pretty much. But yeah, I am currently filming this in the car, in my boyfriend's car. He's inside getting ready to leave, but I cannot speak to a camera in front of him, and I don't know why, but anytime I'm doing like my voiceovers for my videos, or I'm like trying to record, like talk to the camera, I'm like, I need you away from me or I'm not going to be able to do it. So I've come to the car like 10 minutes before we need to set off so that I can try and like film my intro. But I just find it so funny that like 3 years together and I still can't talk to a camera in front of him. But I'm quite glad that he will be with me in the gym today, because it means he can film my sets for me, because I still get really nervous filming in the gym. So like my anxiety will not let me take like a tripod into the gym. So a lot of the time it's me trying to like balance my phone on like my like water bottle, or like propping it up on a bench, or like on the floor. So I feel like a lot of the time the angles are really shit. So I'm gonna make the most today of having a little cameraman with me to get good angles and film my session. So it's back and buys that I'm training today. Trained chest, shoulders and tris yesterday. Obviously I'm filming this introduction on Sunday, as I didn't really have time to do it yesterday. So yeah, that's all really. It's going to be a short vlog. Like I say, just filmed a few little short clips, which I'll just put music over. You can see what I got up to throughout the day, and then I'll go into more depth on the sessions that I'm doing. I've just filmed like one set for each exercise, and then I'll just go through the session. So yeah, that is everything, and I hope you enjoy. So today's session was a push session, which consisted of chest, shoulders and triceps. I started out with a shoulder press first, and I used 12 kg dumbbells today. Recently I have been able to push 14s for around 6 reps for 3 sets, but today they just were not moving, so I lowered the weight back down to 12 kg dumbbells and just made sure that my form was staying correct. I've got my elbows flared inwards a little bit rather than flared out to the side, bringing the weight all the way up. Avoid locking your elbows out at the top and bring it all the way back down for full range of motion. Then I moved on to an incline bench press. So I've got the bench at an incline, I've got my back flat against the bench, and same as shoulder press, I've got my elbows inwards rather than flared outwards to the side. I'm bringing the weight all the way up to the top. As always, avoid locking the elbows out, bringing it all the way back down for that full stretch across your chest. Then I moved into the most brutal exercise for shoulders ever, which are lat raises. I feel like I've not been able to up the weight on these since I ever started out at the gym. I think I've been lifting 6 kgs for as long as I can remember. Every time I try and up it, I literally just cannot lift it. It is so humbling, but I've got my back straight, feet shoulder width apart, slight bend in the elbows, bringing the weight all the way out to the side. Then I moved into some front raises, which are quite similar, same kind of form, but bringing it out to the front. You want to avoid bringing it up above your shoulders, if that makes sense. You want to stop when your arms are in line with your shoulders. And then lastly, to end the session, I did tricep extensions on the cable, which are also brutal. I could see a little baby tricep coming through on here as well, so I was absolutely buzzing with that. I feel like my biceps and triceps just don't grow whatsoever. Such a small muscle, so when I saw it peeping through, I was buzzing. And yeah, that was my full push session. Today's session, which is obviously now Sunday, was a pull session, so it was back and biceps. I started out with a lat pull down, and I'm bringing the bar to just below my chin. You don't want to bring it down any further, as that takes all the tension off your lats. At the top, you want a full range of motion, bringing the bar all the way to the top to get that full stretch through your lats. You want to lean back ever so slightly, but avoid swinging to bring the weight back down. Then I moved on to a seated row, which is actually one of my favourite back exercises. I just feel like it targets your back so well. I've got a wider grip attachment. I have my elbows pointing outwards, and when I'm leaning forward, I'm only leaning forward ever so slightly. You want to avoid going too forward, as when your arms extend out in front of you, that's where the big stretch through your back is. Then I moved on to a bent over row. You want a neutral back, hinging forward at your hips, slight bend in your knee, and you're bringing the bar up towards your belly button area. This is such a brutal exercise, but again, it's one of my faves for your back. And then I moved into some lat pullovers, which again, similar to bent over row in the sense that you've got a bend in your knee, you're hinging forward slightly at the hips, you've got a neutral back, always slight bend in the elbows, and you're bringing the bar down towards your hip area. And then lastly, we went into some biceps. So I did alternating bicep curls with 10 kgs to begin with, and then at the very end I went into some hammer curls, which I did lower the weight for those, as I just cannot lift as heavy on hammer curls. I feel like they're a lot harder, and that was my pull session.